Hi, it's G, and today we're going to continue to explore the meaning behind the tarot cards with the Magician card. The Magician card is one of the most iconic cards in the deck. When people think of tarot cards, they've seen this somewhere. I don't care if they have read tarot before, or they've seen it in a movie, or on some sort of poster or something. They know the Magician card is a tarot card from we're using the Rider Waite deck. It's the card I read with, and it's just my favorite. I mean, it's a traditional one. If you know how to read Rider Waite, you can read all the other tarot cards that are designed. Here it is in the gold leaf. Pretty brilliant with the, but I'm going to use the traditional. What I use is the Radiant Rider Waite, which I discussed in our first video, which was about the Fool. But, what does the Magician signify? What's he all about? He is, he's about potential, creativity, and the ability to manifest. He can put your desires into reality. This card has a very deep meaning about you creating what you want to create. You can take steps into your own hands and make magic. You can turn nothing into something. You can, pick up a project and complete it. It's all about the possibilities of that. So he's about manifestation. He can turn your goals and your ideas into action. He can harness your skills, help you to achieve your goals. All the tools you need are in front of you. He brings you confidence, determination, resourcefulness, and new beginnings. It's the start of something new with him. It's about a new project, a career, um, whatever it is that you have that you're wanting to achieve and wanting to go after. The Magician card tells you it's time to finally do that, to get off your butt. Now's the time. Everything's in alignment, and you can make things happen. So that's the thing with the Magician card. He just asks you, what is it you want to create? Because now is the time to create it. So yeah, I do have some notes in front of me. I don't like to teach too many things without notes in front of me because I have a tendency to talk fast, and I'll skip over something, and it's later. I'm like, I should have put that in the video. So I do keep notes right in front of me. So okay, what's in the card? You've got the tools on the table. So you got the wand, the cup, the sword, and the pentacle. All four things in the tarot deck. These symbols are in this card. They're all from all four of the suits. You got the elements of fire, water, air, and earth. So they symbolize what you need to succeed. You've got all the things in front of you. You've got all the tools you need to make things happen. It also has the infinity symbol. It's hovering right above his head, and it represents this limitless potential and all these capabilities that you have to make things happen. And he's got one hand up and, excuse me, one hand down. One points towards the sky and one towards the ground. So this symbolizes as above, so below, and the connection between spiritual wisdom and earthly action. So it's like actually seeking out your spirituality, seeking guidance. Maybe you prayed about something and now it's time to put it into action. His clothing is red and white. The red symbolizes things like desire and passion and action, while the white is all about purity and intention. So together, they suggest you can manifest your desires ethically and effectively. A lot of people overlook this part, the flowering garden that is right below him. And, it's about growth and all this potential that is blossoming. The garden is a reminder that if you plant the right seeds, then it's going to lead to success. So, he tells you, he kind of kicks your butt and says, listen, what are you waiting for? It's time for us to get this thing going. The astrological associations with the magician card are Mercury. He is connected to Mercury, which is the planet of communication, intellect, problem solving. So, Mercury has this adaptable energy that aligns perfect with the magician's resourcefulness and his ability to execute plans. So, this connection enhances the card's themes of like creativity, expression, and skillfulness. And, we went through the color meanings of the red and the white, but there's also the yellow in the background, which is about optimism and clarity and illumination. Actually, it could be an aha moment you're having. And the green in the plants are all about abundance, growth. Of course, plants, growth. But, green is we use in money magic, which is about abundance. So those are all connected to like nurturing and things like that. Now, in numerology, the magician is card number one. So he's also connected to one in numerology, which is about leadership and taking charge, new beginnings, individuality, and things like taking initiative. He's a card of self discovery. The magician symbolizes the journey of self discovery. It encourages you to look within, trust your abilities, and rather than seek external validation, for example, by embracing your own true self and harnessing your unique talents, you can create magic within your own life. So that's what he represents there. And also that as element of balance we talked about with as above, so below. It's a reminder to maintain balance between our spiritual and our physical selves, because too much focus on one of those aspects can cause this disconnection and imbalance in our lives. So, by finding harmony between the two, you can fully tap into the potential and manifest our desires. So, those are some of the little known things about him. So, what does he mean when he comes up in a tarot spread? Like we said, he brings you all the tools you need, all the resources, all the energy you need to make your dreams come true. So, seriously, everything you need right now is at your fingertips. You have this spiritual fire, this physical um, means to do the thing you want to do. You have the mental capacity, which is an air sign. Mental is air, and all the emotional support you need, which would be like a water sign. So you've got all those signs there. So it just means now's the perfect time to move forward on an idea that you've recently come up with, or the timing has come right. You planted the seed, and he says, let's manifest, get things going. So all the skills that you've acquired over a period of time are now, they've blossomed, they bloomed. It's time to use them. Now, if the magician were in reverse, what does reverse mean? So, on one level, I mean, the reverse shows you're exploring what you want to manifest, but you're not there yet. You're not taking the steps you need to get there. You're uncertain if you have everything you need to make things happen. There's all this self-doubt that's coming in. So it's asking you to stay tuned into your intuition and pay attention to these opportunities as they arise, um, because it's something you haven't been doing. So it's this act of thinking about your goal, but not making movement on it. When the magician is reversed, it's a sign of struggle, that you're not willing to stick your neck out. You're not at a place where you have the self confidence to make this happen. So you can use it as a warning sign, meaning, hey, I'm telling you, this card is popped up for a reason. So you have to take matters into your own hands and get yourself under control, because the timing is coming up, and before long, he'll be upright and it'll be ready. But you've got to do your part too. You've got to work on that self esteem, tell yourself you can do it. So it's sort of a hint, it tells you, get off your butt and help me manifest this thing. I think I always thought this card he looks kind of boyish, more than a serious magician, but I guess he learned his craft early. So, that's the magician card. It's about manifestation. It's about you making things happen and you taking control of the situation because it says you've got all the skills. It's all here. It's all lined up. It's ready for you to go take charge. All you have to do is stick your neck out and what you want will happen. This has been G. I want to continue our exploration of the cards. I'd like to do it, like this, like very casually, like, hey, this means this, and this is how you can. There's so many different sources out there that I think are a little bit stiff. I like to bring a little whimsy into it. Yeah, we're just having a conversation here about all 78 cards. And so it's going to be, 78. It's going to be a long conversation. We're only on the second card, and the magician is numbered number 1 in the tarot deck. Till next time, bye bye.